What's up, Dupe City fam? Today we are recreating the Magic Candle Company Room Spray Fragrance Pirate Life. In this video, I'll explain where to get the fragrance and supplies that you'll need to create the exact duplicate for a fraction of the cost. How does $1.79 sound? And I'd like to remind you once again that I'm in no way affiliated with Magic Candle. I just make candles and look up neat stuff on the internet. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, you may be wondering how I was able to figure out the exact fragrance oils that the MCC uses. And that answer is copy and paste, my friends. Copy and paste. It seems as if the MCC is a bit under-creative with their fragrance descriptions, and they frequently rely on copying straight from the supplier's website. Moving forward. The real secret here is that there is no secret. It's quite unmagical, really. All of us in the maker world pretty much get our oils from the same handful of suppliers. Even better, you have the same access to these suppliers, and that's how you're going to be able to recreate the same products at a cheaper cost. You're not paying for someone's time, effort, name, or scheme. But isn't that the whole point of DIY? As you can see, the fragrance that we're using today is High Tide by Candle Science, and you can find the link in the description box below. Though this fragrance isn't magical, it is a really nice oceanic fragrance that people are raving about. And that's why it works so well as the Pirates of the Caribbean ride fragrance. Now, who is ready to make some Pirates of the Caribbean room sprays? All right, we are starting with our supplies. The first one I have here for you is the Polysorbate 20. I am linking that below for you. This one I got from Nature's Garden for about $5.99 for 16 ounces. This is important because this Polysorbate 20 is what helps the oil and the water mix together. It's not going to separate with this stuff. The next supply I have for you is the Preservative Optifin. Now, this is sold by Nature's Garden, and I paid approximately $4.99 per ounce. This is 4 ounces. I think the more you buy, the more you save. But I'm going to link this below. Now, the preservative is important because it keeps the bacteria from growing in your water. Super important whenever you're working with water-based products. Next comes probably the most important ingredient. No, it is not a gallon of milk. It is distilled water. Distilled water makes up a whopping 92% of this product. Let that sink in. That boils down to 0.03 cents per bottle of room spray. So you're paying what, $15.95, $16.95 for this room spray? And in all actuality, the cost, say it's $1 a gallon, is approximately 0.03 cents per 4-ounce bottle of room spray. I'm not telling you not to support your favorite makers. By all means, please do. But let's do the math. $14.95 for a 4-ounce bottle of room spray. That divided by 92% is $13.75. So $13.75 you are paying extra for something you could DIY yourself for about 0.03 cents. With all that said, let's get to the fun part and start mixing our room spray solution. Today, I am making 2 4-ounce bottles totaling 8 ounces. We're going to begin by placing the measuring cup on the scale and tearing it out to 0. Then we're going to pour in 3.68 ounces of water per 4-ounce room spray. In this instance, I'm using 7.36 ounces of distilled water. The next step is to add 2% Polysorbate 20. What I mean by 2% is 2% of 4 ounces, which equals to 0.08 ounces or 2.27 grams. Then we are going to add just 1% of our Optifin preservative, and 1% of 4 ounces is 0.04 of an ounce or 1.13 grams. Now, I do realize that these are extremely small amounts for these products. If multiplying decimals is not your strong point, then just make a bigger batch. Following the Optifin preservative, we are going to add up to 5% of the High Tide fragrance by Candle Science. Now, this is a lovely fragrance, but it's super strong. You may want to go with a 3 or 4%. I went with 5%, and wow, it is so powerful. Using the 5% fragrance load for 8 ounces, I put in 0.4 ounces of fragrance. Now it's time to mix. So take your stainless steel stir spoon and mix it for about 2 minutes. We are finally ready to pour, so let's go ahead and prep our bottles. Each of these bottles has a volume of 4 ounces, and that's exactly what we are going to put in it. So to prep our bottles, first I sterilize them in boiling water. You may have your own preference. Some people use bleach. Now, if you have a bleach sensitivity, of course, that wouldn't be the best option for you. And because the hose on the spray bottle comes a little bit long to accommodate different sized bottles, you're going to want to trim that. Let's do that right now. Using our scale and our stainless steel funnel, we are going to pour 4 ounces of our solution into each bottle. Just place the empty bottles on the scale and remember to tare out to 0 so you don't overfill your bottles, causing spillage. And there we have it. We just created a DIY Pirate Life room spray for approximately $1.79. That's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching, Dupe City fam. If you liked this video, click like and subscribe to be notified every single time we throw out new DIY content.